Hey everybody, it is Tuesday. I'm Susan Pallas, Global Director, and this is Tuesday, May the 2nd, 2017. And so excited because the first Tuesday of the month, we are celebrating. And what are we celebrating? We're celebrating new ranks. And a rank in our business is just a measure of how many people we are serving. And whenever our clients grow, we grow. Whenever our coach teams grow, we grow. So we had, coming off of another record month, March was our best month ever. April matched it. We had 16 new coaches join our team in April. That is phenomenal. And so many people have gotten healthy. And so we're just excited. Well, we have a couple of rock stars, and I would appreciate everybody who turned out on Saturday locally. Dan Bell, he was so impressed by the caliber of the people and the energy of our team. Really, he was beyond impressed with all of you. So I'm just, thank you for being you and for representing what we do so well. So we've got some exciting news today. We've got 4 new rank advancements, got a new leadership rank. It was Debbie Pasco, but I'm going to turn it over. All of these happen to be on Dee Corchin's team. And so I want to ask Dee, when we're, inspiring people to get healthy, it's one thing, but when we're inspiring people to serve others, it's crazy the journey that you go on with everybody. And it doesn't happen overnight. It never does. And so, Dee, how does it feel? I'm going to have you open up. I'm going to have you ask how you feel and what you've experienced watching some people reach ranks for the first time. They're people we know and love and care about. And then I want you to just introduce us to them.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. Yeah, it's been fun. I think just as we continue, like when we're coaching coaches, we have to build our skills with that, and we get better with that, and we start to figure it out, and then the more we feel comfortable, the more joy we find in the journey, with it. And that's what I have found with coaches, is that it's really become a true joy for me to work with coaches, and it's different than working with clients, yet very, very similar. And so it's just been really fun to help people and to work with people and help them achieve what they want. So we've got a couple of different rankings. We had 2 new coaches come to senior coach, Sherry Heave, who couldn't be on tonight, and we'll start with Lori. So Lori Cole introduced. She's a fellow jazzercise instructor, came on just a couple of months ago, and reached the rank of senior coach. And what I love about Lori is I knew right away she'd be a good coach. She's a teacher, very relatable to people, very, very likable, just a caring heart. So if you'll just let us know, Lori, if you'll unmute her and just let, oh, there you go. We're good. What's your going so far?
It's been an exciting time, just adding a couple of new clients, and we had like a jazzercise little information. Of course, being on the stage, a lot of people notice that there's a difference in me. I've got a lot more energy. I look different. I just finally met my own personal goal, which is pretty exciting. But it's been, just pressing into the relationship part of the clients and not focused on the way, but focused also on and my relationship with them has been a really exciting thing. And, just saying, all this is a great journey, but what's most important to me is that I'm walking with you and that we're connected, which is a great conversation that I had tonight with one of my clients. And so I'm just really excited. I think that it's awesome to be able to just kind of help people, lead them along the way, and use it as sort of a ministry instead of focused on a number, because everyone's walk and journey is a little bit different, and just encouraging and being the biggest cheerleader that I can be is one of my missions. So it's been great. I love it. It's fun.
That's great. I'm glad that you're loving it. It's just exciting. We have a couple of new people at Jazzercise you'll be helping. Just so that's great. We're happy for you, Lori. And so we have Beth Bilton. So Beth has been senior coach and striving to become manager, and then she blew right past that and got to associate director. So I will say one common theme with everybody that moved up is everybody is very coachable. And I would put Beth in this category, that Beth really comes to the plate every week. Like, okay, what do I need to work on? Like, what am I missing? What am I seeing? Very goal oriented. And, you know, she's pushed through some fears. She's pushed through some disappointments. And I think it's persistency that really, and really clarity on what we want that gets us what we want. So Beth, will you share a little bit with us?
Thank you so much, Dee. You and Susan both have been so inspiring and so encouraging to me. And I appreciate all your help. So I guess moving up this month is more just keep doing what I was doing, trying to get the seeds planted. And it really helped that I got referrals this month from clients. So that was made me very happy that they trusted the program enough and trusted me enough to refer their friends to me. And their family members, so that was great. One thing I did last March was to get certified, and I think that really helped me too. It gave me confidence to say, yes, I know what I'm doing. I'm a certified health coach. So that definitely helped. And I've been doing some of the online training that we have in our back office. I try to watch as much as that. Whenever I get a few minutes, I'm sitting somewhere waiting on something. I pull it up and try to listen to one or two of those as often as I can. And going outside my comfort zone, I went to a networking meeting last week, my first one I ever went to, and it was kind of scary, but I did it, and I actually got 3 coffees set up for this week because of it, so that was very exciting. And I really enjoyed the Dan Bell meeting on Saturday that we had. He was very inspiring too. And the thing is that I'm most excited about was that I got to help my cousin and his wife. When I first started coaching, they were on my heart because I really wanted to help them. And they finally signed up, and they're just doing great. So I'm really excited about that. And convention, I can't wait for convention. So thank you so much.
That's awesome, Beth. It's that I forgot to say at the beginning. I think one of the greatest things that I've seen with you is that you really jumped in, and as far as willingness to learn. You attend our Monday night events every week at at Shine. You show up on team calls. You're going to convention. I think willingness to be in that sponge and just in those action steps is just helping you attract. So that's great.
Well, thank you.
And yeah, so now we get to talk with Debbie Pasco. So we all know and love Debbie. She's been on our team for, I think, just a little over 2 years, right, Debbie? And she has done great. I mean, Debbie has a heart of gold in serving her clients. And anytime I've done like a celebration call with her, Debbie's clients love her. I mean, she really, they know that she is there and in the thick of it with them along the way. And so that has been great. Debbie has been, again, she's been goal oriented and working through things, and she works through her disappointments and has just never let go of the goal. And I think that makes the difference. So often in life that, if things don't go well, we can easily start to back off, but Debbie hasn't. She's always held that out there and been striving for it. So about 2 days before the end of the month, I looked at my back office and I was like, well, girl, you're right there. Do you want to figure out how to do this? And so she stepped up. So you want to share a little bit, Debbie?
Yes. Okay. So I definitely would say that, yeah, I agree. And I knew when I came on that I would do this, that I would shuffle and struggle and not do what I want to do or get where I want to get. And then I'd get it. And I don't know that I still get it. I still think I don't get it, but I'm getting more of it, I guess. So I feel like the mentorship and the support that we get from our coach, from like what I get from you and from Susan and just all of everyone and the whole company is, I don't know of another organization in the world that has something like what we have. maybe the priesthood. But I think that just what we have, that you genuinely want your coaches to succeed. And it's not because if they succeed, you do well. It's because you want them to. And I see it. And the integrity and the love is just, that propels, I mean, we're going to succeed because if you want it, you've got the support, you've got the resources, you'll get what you want. So that I just feel like is kind of the key to everything. The success is in large part due to the fact that the path is there. All you have to do is get on. New skills that I've learned, I think I'm more excited, like day by day, every time I learn something new, every time people talk about a new thing that's coming or a new program, or every day I'm more excited about what we have to offer. But it's more of a calm energy now instead of like a frenetic, like excited puppy energy. It's now I'm like the old sheepdog. I'm calm, I'm confident, and I know that what we have is awesome. And so I think maybe I'm projecting a different energy than I was before. So before, when I was the excited puppy, I was probably wigging some people out. They're like, okay, yeah, she's selling a thing, and I think now that it's just kind of a calm, happy, and I've always had the desire to help others, but I think that it was overshadowed by the happy puppy, so I'm an old dog and I'm feeling more comfortable and confident in my role. And I think sometimes that, like, having that calmer energy kind of projects confidence, like I was saying, which then kind of projects competence. So people have confidence in what you have to offer. And then I think it's maybe building on what this company is and what my coaches are, the kindness and the love that everybody, I mean, Dr. A is like the father tree, and like it pours down. It's just goodwill and love and a desire to help others. And that, again, that just portrays the honesty and the integrity of what this is. And so how could people not want to work with you, I'm supposed to ask, what am I excited about? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no. Okay. Go ahead. Keep going. What are you excited
Okay.
about? I just, you're saying a lot of good stuff. So I just
Okay.
jump in.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm sorry. What did I learn about myself? Well, I think I kind of covered that. I learned that I really can do this, because I think for a very long time I was thinking, yeah, I know I can do it, but I'll get there. I'll get to the level of having my act together, but I don't yet. But I know I can, but I'm not there yet. And now I'm realizing, no, I can. And I still don't have my stuff together. And I guess maybe I never will. As I'm a mother and I've got 2 kids that aren't dead yet, and I still don't feel like I have my stuff together. So maybe that's just kind of what this is. We're human and we're just doing the best we can. And that's the best we can do. So I think also definitely having a team of coaches is a game changer. I mean, I am so grateful that John and Lisa came on and did the program. I'm so happy I got to work with them. I mean, just that alone gave me confidence. Having a friend of mine and watching his success, all of those things helped me. But then the practical side of things, that John and Lisa became health coaches and are doing it too, and are doing well. That is a game changer. That's what helped my level go up. So building a team is the way to go. Okay, and then the thing I'm most excited about, so that this is, no doubts whatsoever, this is my calling. I've always known I want to do something that helps others, but this is without a doubt the thing that I'm going to do, and I'm going to make money doing it, and I will be successful. And so that is what I'm most excited about. It's not just it could happen, but it's going to happen.
Well, Debbie, you said so many great things. And what I love, what you said at the end, and it's interesting because that love of this, because I think if, loving, helping people in this way, it's kind of your thing. And I think we all get a thrill. If you get a thrill from it, I believe you are right. You really can't fail. And that confidence that you get as you help someone. And, I get it from other people when I listen to the call, and you're really, you're always on the calls. You're always, you always show up and contribute in our Facebook group, and you make our team better. And you have from the very beginning. And Beth, same thing. And Lori, and one thing about all three of you, you all, I hear the love of what you're doing, that intrinsic motivation to serve others in this way. And you all have someone on your team. You all have a coach that you care about. Lori, Roz, Beth, I love seeing you with Ludi, and you, Jonathan, and Lisa. And so that really, I think you said it, Debbie, I got it, that when you are part of a team or creating a team of people like you with the same values as you have, then it's really darn fun, and it does up the game, and it does make it just a whole different level. So thanks for all that you shared. And I do like the quiet calm. I don't know, Dan Bell talked about that. Remember, Beth? He talked about that on Saturday. He talked about having a confidence, and it's not an arrogance, it's a quiet calm. Remember that, Alan? And and Jim, it was a quiet calm. And so what you're reflecting it. So thank you all. I love how you love what you do. Beth and I know each other from the yoga days, and we were talking on Saturday, and she goes, we were talking about how long we've known each other, and I forgot exactly how we met, but she remembered. And, and I said, yeah, isn't it fun we're doing this now? And she says, oh, yeah, this is way better. I mean, I like yoga too, but this is way better. And that's how I knew you'd do really well in this business. So I'm really excited. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Dee. Thank you for inspiring these great leaders. So I know we'll be hearing more from you guys. So we got some new coaches on the line. Miss Cindy Traub, would you please introduce us to Maricela? Let me see. I'm going to unmute you, Maricela. Let me see. Where are you? Are you the 9-1? Cindy, can you unmute yourself? I'll get you.
There we go. Okay, I'm sorry. Wow.
And I saw Maricela.
Okay. Well, it's with great pleasure tonight that I introduce Maricela Alvarez, who is my rock star client. Just since March, came to us just for a small on-scale victory, but for much larger off-scale victories. And I'm happy to say that she has achieved both. She was looking to create health not only for herself, but for her family. And she engaged and became integrated in this short period of time by, education, by accepting the support and becoming part of our community, our focus group, and very active in all of those ventures. And with no further ado, I'd like Maricela to share her story and share what she's excited about as she starts health coaching just a few days ago. Maricela?
Hi, everybody. Yeah, hi, everyone. I'm Maricela. Yes, I started a program about 3 weeks ago, and I'm excited that now I joined to be a coach. So about 3 weeks ago, I was looking for something that can help me and give me more energy, because I was always tired. And I got to know Cindy, and she helped me through the difficult times, the first 3 days of my plan. And so finally I dropped some weight, and I feel now with energy, and I want to be able to help other people that are in the same situation that I was. And that's why I wanted to coach other people, like they coach me, and give to the community also.
Thank you, Maricela. And you know,
Mhm.
Cindy, I'm not doing the focus group, but Cindy and Molly, and, you know, so that you are just such a great contributor, and that made a
Yes.
difference for you seeing the community.
Yes.
Nice. Well, we're excited. We can't wait to meet you in person. And thanks for joining our team and our mission. And you're going to make a difference in so many people's lives. So very excited. Thank you, Maricela. Thank you, Cindy. You got a great.
Thank you, Maricela.
Yeah. So, all right, Miss Molly, would you please introduce us to Gina? I'm so excited to have Gina. I'm going to unmute you, Gina, and
Of
take it away.
course, I'm going to preface. I'm going to preface that what you hear is my dog snoring, because that's always the case. I go to a different room, but he'll just follow me. So that noise in the background is still Jake sleeping. Anyway, I'm thrilled just beyond measure to introduce everybody to Gina Martin. Gina and I went to high school together. Gina went on to the University of Cincinnati, and I went on to Ohio U. And she has a passion for health. She's always been very healthy. She's always just been a great example of how to keep balance and how to get it done. So I'm not going to continue talking, because I'm going to turn it over to Gina to say a few things. Take it away, Gina.
All right. So I have the distinct pleasure of being in Atlanta this past weekend on a very short notice. Molly had said, come here. I said, okay. I got on the plane. I flew down. I went to the regional conference with her. And I will say that I was skeptical, but I am a believer. I came away feeling renewed. I'm excited. I can't tell you how much it kind of aligns with what I'm all about, which is fitness, as Molly had mentioned. And, my trade is marketing and public relations, but I have always loved fitness and wellness and well-being and organic food, and I love cooking. And anyway, I'm just very excited, and I appreciate the opportunity to be here, and I thank all of you.
Thank you, Gina. It was so fun meeting you, and thanks for Molly's little.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. I know it's so funny. Molly just says, "I want to invite Gina to come this weekend," and this was on Friday, and she did, and I loved it. It was so fun. So anyway,
and there I was.
And
there I was.
And there you were, and it was. I couldn't have been more fun, and it's definitely a demonstration of what's to come. So I love it. So thank you.
I hope so. And I feel very hopeful about it. And I will tell all of you that I typically don't, Molly's in, I don't want to string, because that is not the right word, but just encouraging me, consider for the last couple of years. And I'm like, no. This isn't for me. And I thought, after I went to Atlanta, I was like, okay, yeah, this feels right, and this is the right time, and I'm in. So
that's great. So fun, Gina.
Here I am.
Yay. I love it. All right. Well, so we are just finishing up. What I'd love to share with everybody is if you have not, the Habits of Health call on Wednesday night. If you haven't listened to Dr. A's Q&A from last week, find the playback. I guess the playbacks are on our website, right? Or you can find the Habit of Health on YouTube. And it'll be out tomorrow in a newsletter that I usually send out. And I'll try and send it to everybody. But Dr. A's, listen to that call, and you'll want to send it to clients. It was awesome. It was, did anyone raise your hand if you saw it or heard it from last week? Did anyone hear the Habits of Health call? Like 2 thumbs up? Yeah. Wasn't it great? It really talked about the blood sugar. I just thought it was awesome. Tomorrow night, Casey Mitchell's on, and he's going to be talking, I guess, about exercise. And so I'm real excited. Liz, did you want to share something? Liz, did you want to share anything?
No, I didn't have anything specific. Did you want me to say anything specific?
Did you hear Dr. A's last week?
Oh, about Dr. A. Yes, I did. It was awesome. Yeah, no, he was great. I love the credibility that he brings to the table and just the heart. You know, I don't know of many other sort of nationwide programs where you can tune in and catch the leader, the visionary leader of that from his home, talking from his heart to you, right? And it's like we all have a personal coach in the best coach on the planet, right? Dr. A. So it was awesome. The information in that was really helpful, and it's great to be able to send that out to clients. And this one should be great too. Casey's a great, he did a trilogy for health professionals, or excuse me, for fitness professionals. So he's great. Should be good.
Yep, he's a personal, that's right. He's a personal trainer. And so if you watch, if you have people that are interested, it'll just be interesting. But it's video. Why don't you watch it tomorrow yourself, and it's taped, and then you can send it out. But I really recommend everybody tune into that, use it. It's one of our tools. Any questions, comments? All right. Well, thanks, everybody. We're out of time, and I just so appreciate all of you being on the call, tuning in, turning it on Saturday, coming, attending, and helping people make a difference in their life and health. So thank you. Good night, everybody. Congratulations and welcome.